Very good evening to all. I hope I'm audible right now. Very good evening. Very good evening to all. I hope I'm audible right now and my voice is very clear to you, I hope. And very good evening to one and all. And Shivashankar, very good evening. Chaudhary, very good evening. And Yashmant, so now the session is going to be started, but you are asking the attendance link. But it's okay. So we will share it at 7:40 only. And Rajesh, very good evening and hi. And Yuvraj, good evening. And Mohan Kirtana, very good evening. And Shreya, very good evening. And Ravi Teja, very good evening and happy to see you here to joining this particular program. And Somant, hi, and thank you so much for joining here. And Subramanyam, a very good evening. And Isha, Musha, Ibrahim, and thank you so much. And nice to meet you here one more time of this particular program. Thank you so much. And Sudhir, hello. And Venkata Subramanian, very good evening. And hi, Vinay Pradeep, very good evening. I hope I am audible right now to you. Morgan, very good evening. Divya, very good evening. And I can't read the all the name here, so sorry for that. Very good evening to all. Pavan Kumar, very good evening. And INC Gautam, hi. And Jayashni, very good evening. And Dr. Sanchifa Kumar, very good evening and hi. And I hope I'm audible right now. My voice is very clear. And Sujit, good evening. And Tilakvar, a very good evening. And Deva Diya, very good evening. And very good evening, Heva Priya. Thank you so much for good response here and happy to see you here. And Mr. Venkata Subramanian, happy evening to you. I hope I'm audible right now. Hello everyone. This is Philip Edit from Pantech e-learning. And I welcome you all for engage your learning experience with Pantech e-learning anytime, anywhere and any places. We are always supporting to the students. What is our main vision? We are going to help 10 million students to learn the technical knowledge by the easy way. And I welcome you all this particular session, the day learning programming. So I welcome you all this particular session and namaskar to you all and very good evening to you all and vanakkam to you all. Okay. And I welcome you all for engage your learning experience with Pantech e-learning once again, anytime, anywhere and any places. We are always supporting to the students in a technical way. Our main vision is we are going to help 10 million students to learn the technical knowledge by the easy way. And I welcome you all this particular session, the day one of Deep Learning Masterclass program. And I hope you guys are so much excited to get into this particular session. If you guys are so much excited to get into this particular session in the sense, please mention in the chat box, yes, Philip. Please mention in the chat box, yes, Philip. And Ravi Teja, there is no prior knowledge about this particular deep learning. So you need to be strong in Python programming and also the machine learning. That's more enough to learn this one. So I will teach you in a very from the scratch, then only you can understand easily more about this. So not much needed the prior knowledge about this particular deep learning, and I assure you that you will be learned from the scratch. Are you guys excited to get into this particular session? If you guys are so much excited in the sense, please mention in the chat box. Please mention in the chat box, yes, Philip. Yeah, so much good response. Thank you so much for the good response, actually. And I will tell you one thing. Today we are going to discussing about the deep learning introduction and also the overview. Okay. Give some notification to you all. When I'm going to entering this particular session, you guys should be, okay, please interact with me. So without why? Because of I believe interaction more. So without interaction, the session is completely boring, and I don't want to make my session as a boring way. So I want to make my session as an interesting way. So please be interactive with me and be engaged with me because of I'm talking to you, I'm talking for you, I'm going to sharing the knowledge to you in the medium of virtual medium. So you have to please interact with me in chat box. That is the only medium to interact with me right now. Right? So thank you so much for the good response. So without delay, I'm going My first question, what is deep learning exactly? So maybe we can hear something about artificial intelligence technology somewhere. One thing, we are living in this particular artificial intelligence technology and we are using that particular technology day by day, and try to understand the people are very adaptive with that particular technology right now. Why? Because of we people are using every day, and try to understand we are very adaptive with this particular technology. That is why this technology is very booming right now. So try to understand these particular deep learning technologies are one of the artificial intelligence technology. Now the people is very comfortable with this particular technology also. So just imagine 10 years or 15 years before, the people are not ready to adapt with this particular technology. But now it is actually a booming technologies actually. What is that exactly? The booming technology. The booming technology is actually, yeah, just a minute. What is your query, Mr. Turn off your notification. What is that? Just a minute. My screen is visible to you all. My screen is visible to you all, guys. Yeah, just a minute. We'll check it actually. I hope my voice is clear right now. My voice is clear. Yes, now it is going to be gone, I think so. Yeah, thank you so much for the good response. Thank you. Right, so 10 years and also the 15 years before, we didn't think so about this particular technology, and people is actually not ready to adapt with this particular technology because of the evaluation. But now we are using the technology day by day. So that is the technology evaluation. That is the technology evaluation we are using right now, and why people, because of people are using smartphone every day, and we are using the artificial intelligence technology. Right. So why I'm talking the artificial intelligence technology here? Try to understand. Okay. Try to understand the deep learning technology is one of the artificial subsets. And also the deep learning technology is a major important things in real-time example right now. I hope my voice is clear right now, and I cleared all things. Just a minute. Yes, I cleared all things here. So now I hope the voice is not coming right now, right? So please mention in the chat box. I cleared all the things. Yes, thank you. Right. So we are going to discussing about the deep learning technology today, and try to understand the deep learning is a major important part of artificial intelligence technology. For an example, I will tell you. For an example, we are using the smartphone. Okay, the best example, chatbot. Maybe you people are like using some kind of the applications in Snapchat in your mobile phone, and you people are ready to talk with that particular AI. Just try that. That is actually much more interesting. What does that exactly mean? Because of this particular deep learning technology, the computer can interact with me with the help of the NLP technologies as well. With the help of the neural network, it can be possible too that machine is going to be interact with me with the help of one particular concept that is called the chatbot. I can talk to anything to the machine. I can discuss anything to the machine with the help of NLP and also with the help of the deep learning. How it can be possible? Of course, it is nothing but artificial intelligence technology. I feel like very down. So one day I was discussed with AI chatbot, and that was a much more interesting things to discussing with me. The machine can do all the things. Of course, it can be possible with the help of the deep learning, and try to understand. When I'm going to thinking like artificial intelligence technology, the artificial intelligence technology is mimic like a human, of course. But how it can be possible? Of course, it can be possible with the help of the deep learning technology. The machine can think, the machine can do the new thing, the machine can taking the decision. It can be possible. It can be possible with the help of these particular technology, guys. So when I'm going to entering that particular artificial intelligence technology, we are thinking like, yeah, the machine is going to be mimicked like a human. For an example, I can understanding this particular environmental, and also I can recognize all the object from in front of me. How it can be possible? That means the human can taking the decision, the human can think, and the human can do the new things, right? In the same way, the computer also can do that with the help of the deep learning technology. That means the machine can think, the machine can do the new things, the machine can making the decision because of this particular deep learning technology of artificial intelligence. Can you understand what I am saying, guys? Because of some kind of the story thinking about the technologies as well. So this is actually a much more interesting things of the deep learning technology. So without delay, I'm going to enter in this particular concept right now. So I hope you guys are watching this particular session. If you guys are really interested to watching this particular session in this sense, please give your heart in comment box right now. Please give your heart in comment box right now. That is much more important to continue this particular session as an energetic way. So please give your answer here. Please give your reply. Okay, right? So without delay, I'm going to enter some kind of the things. So in this particular 21 days of this particular deep learning masterclass, what I want to discussing with you. So the major important terms of deep learning. Okay, for example, today I'm going to discussing with you the introduction and also the overview. And the second one, neural network training. So that is called the single layer perceptron and also the multi-layer perceptron. This is all over the important concept. Okay, important concept of the deep learning technology. Activation function, gradient descent optimization, and loss and cost functionalities, classification project, okay, and regression concept, and hyperparameter tuning, convolution neural network, computer vision concept, and implementation of convolution neural network based on the image classifier, and YOLO algorithm, that is the most familiar algorithm in present scenario, and RNN, LSTM, and GRU, and CAN, and face recognition using deep learning, traffic sign classification, and also the car brand classification, gesture volume control, and also the next word prediction by using the LSTM. These all are the concepts I'm going to discussing with you for these particular 21 days. So these particular concept I'm going to discussing with you of these particular 21 days. Okay, so without delay, I'm going to entering right now. Yeah. So what are the concepts I'm going to discussing with you today? The first one, what is deep learning? And the second one, why deep learning is needed? And third one, what is neural network and how does it work? And application and installation of frameworks of deep learning. Okay. So what are all the things I'm going to discussing with you? I'm going to discussing with you that what is deep learning, why deep learning, and what is neural networks and how does the neural networks can be worked, and application, this and all. Okay, right? So I'm going to discussing with you the first one, what is deep learning? Try to understand the deep learning technology is one of the subset of artificial intelligence, and also it is a subset of the machine learning technology. And try to understand the deep learning technology is a major contributor technology for the artificial intelligence technology. Just for the example I'm saying, I can understand all the things in front of me because of my past experience. Then only I can recognize, right? For example, I can recognize Virat Kohli, I can recognize Dhoni, and I can recognize several people here in a live. Why? Because of that is my past masterclass participants. For example, some internship participants also joining here. How I can recognize? I can recognize because of my past experience, right? In the same way, the computer also can recognize. That means we should give the information of that particular things. We should give the experience on the particular things. Then only the machine can recognize all the things. How? Of course, it can be possible with the help of machine learning and also the deep learning. For example, I don't know who is Virat Kohli and who is Dhoni in my childhood, because if I don't have experience on that particular persons. Okay, so that time my brother was telling me to, yeah, this is Virat Kohli and this is Dhoni. I'm getting the some of the information about the Virat Kohli, some of the information about the Dhoni from my brother. Someone will teach you, someone will give the information, then only you can get the experience on the particular product or particular persons, right? So after that only, next time I am going to recognize with the help of the several features of that particular person. I can recognize right now, that before 25 years, I didn't know who is Virat Kohli and also who is Dhoni. But my brother told me to giving some of the information about that particular person, then only it can be possible right now to recognize. What is that exactly the concept is behind that? Because of my past experience, because of my someone giving the information, because of my experience or training, then only it can be possible to recognize Virat Kohli and also the Dhoni. In the same way, the computer also can possible to recognize Virat Kohli and also the Dhoni, right? How? So we should give some experience to the machine, then only it can be possible to machine can recognize Virat Kohli and also the Dhoni. That means we should train the computer with the help of machine learning and also the deep learning and also the past data. So with the help of the past data of particular person or particular target. So for example, we have to collecting the data for the Virat Kohli. We have to collecting the data about the Dhoni. Once you collecting the data with the help of that particular past data, you can train the machine with the help of the deep learning technology. That means the machine learning or deep learning technology will help to train your computer. The machine learning and also the deep learning will help to giving the information, giving the experience to the computer. Then only it can be possible to recognize Virat Kohli and also the Dhoni. And I have a question. Who is the fan of Virat Kohli and who is the fan of Dhoni? Please mention in the chat box right now for just more a little bit interaction with me. Who is the fan of Virat Kohli and who is the fan of Dhoni? Please mention in the chat box right now to a little more interaction to you, right? So the deep learning and also the machine learning technology will help to train your computer. So for that only, these technologies are much more important. Try to understand. I can recognizing this particular object, of course, based on the features only I can recognize because of the feature. Because I had an experience nearly 10 years of this particular mobile phone. In the same way, the computer also can possible to recognize this particular object, but we should give some information about this particular technologies. That means we should train the computer with the help of the past data of mobile phone. Then only it can be possible, right? So try to understand the deep learning technology is a subset of the artificial intelligence technology. And what is the meaning of AI? That means the machine's ability to mimic like a human, that is AI. How it can be possible? Of course, it can be possible with the help of the machine learning and also the deep learning. What is machine learning and what is deep learning? The machine learning and also the deep learning, that is nothing but, train the computer. That means the machine is going to be giving the training to the computer. That's it. That means with the help of machine learning, with the help of deep learning, it can be possible to train the machine to feeding some more information to that. So that is why I mentioned it here. The application of AI that allows the system automatically learn and improve the experience. Of course, based on the feature, okay? Based on the feature, it can be possible to train your computer, that's it. But I want to give the information to the computer for my particular target with the help of these particular two different technologies. Understood, no? Yeah, so this is the general introduction about this particular technology. And one more information, guys. If you guys are really interested to watch this particular session, don't forget to hit the like button of this particular session. And also, please share the fire emojis in chat box right now. So some of the people giving the fire emojis for some persons, but I'm expecting you to giving some more interaction to me. If you guys are really like this particular session, so please give your fire emojis in chat box right now. That is most important things to continue this particular session in a very energetic way, right? So I hope you guys are really interactive. Thank you so much. Right, so now I will be moved to, what is deep learning? Okay, so that is a technical word I have to tell you. The deep learning is made up of the neural networks with a different layer. What is the meaning of this? What is the neural network? What is the neural network? Try to understand. When I want to entering the human concept, okay, so I want to connect with the human. Why? Because of the neural network is basically structured, basically designed, impressed on the human brain. Okay, right. So the deep learning is made up of neural network with the different layers. That I will tell you what is that exactly. What is the meaning of neural network, this and all. And the neural network attempts the model that means the human brain behavior by learning. For an example, how we can learn? How we can learn? So there is a question, right? So for an example, when I'm going to, just for the example only I'm saying, when I'm going to see this particular product, okay? So based on my eye, I'm getting some information. Okay, try to understand. Based on my eye, okay, I'm capturing some information of this particular product. Okay? So I'm going to feeding the information and passing the information to my brain. Okay, so water bottle having the some of the features based on the structure, based on the cap. Okay, so when I'm going to see this particular product, some of the information to send to my brain and try to understand our brain having the multiple neurons. That means our brain having the multiple neurons. Each and every neurons is interconnected with each other. When I'm going to sending the information through my eye, try to understand, when I'm going to see this one, I'm capturing some of the features of this particular product and sending the information to my brain. Automatically, based on the features, our brain is going to be passing the information to multiple neurons. I'm talking about human brains. So each and every neurons is interconnected with each other. When I'm capturing some information, when I'm sending the information to my brain, each and every neurons is passing the information to the multiple neurons. That neurons, based on the features only, will decide and will give the information to myself. Of course, it's a water bottle. In the same way for, what should I say? In the same way for my mobile phone. Okay, so this is what is happening. This is what is happening. That is nothing but the deep learning. That's it. This is a concept of deep learning, guys. Okay, this is a concept. A simple way. The deep learning technology is similar like a human getting the information, same like that. So what we are, the process, what the human process, the same thing, the artificial neural network, that's it. So that is why it can be, the deep learning can be used to, like recognizing images and understanding the speeches and also the processing the language. For example, I can understand the several languages. Some of the people mentioning nice information. Yes, sir. Superb, sir. Yeah, that is the positive of this. I can classify it. How? I can classify it. Yeah, superb. Nice information. And wonderful session. And thank you for the good information. So when I'm going to reading this particular kind of the information, I can classify, of course, it's a positive feedback, right? How I can classifying it? So when I'm going to see this one, okay, when I'm going to see this one, based on this particular information captured by eye and it is sent to my brain, so based on this particular words only, it is going to be classified. Of course, it's a positive feedback of my session. Okay, then only I can feel like, yeah, that's going good only, like that I can feel. The process is called it as deep learning process. So I'm talking about the human think. So in the same way, the computer also can be possible. That time, we should train the computer with the help of the deep learning technology. That's it. With the help of the deep learning technology, it can be possible like a human. Right? Yeah. So please, right now I'm going to entering this. You can see this one. Just for their understanding. Our human brain structure comes like this. That means multiple neurons interconnected with each other. When I'm going to passing the information to this particular neural networks, it passing the information, collecting the features, then only it can be possible to decide whether it is water bottle or whether it is mobile phone, whether it is Virat Kohli or Dhoni. In the same way, that deep learning technology basically working on the neural network concept. We can call it as artificial neural network. That means when I'm going to receiving some information through the eye, that is nothing but the input layer. So I'm talking about right now in artificial neural network. Can you understand what I'm saying, guys? I hope you guys are really enjoying this particular session. If you guys are really interested to watch this particular session, please give your heart in command box right now. Okay, right. So when I'm I'm going to comparing the human process and also the machine process. So just for the same example, I'm going to watch this particular, see this particular mobile phone. My eye is receiving some information and passing to my brain. So each and every neurons is going to be processed and give that. In the same way, this particular mobile phone, okay, information is captured by the camera. Then it is going to be, passing the information to the hidden layer. That because of the hidden layer having the multiple layers. The hidden layers having the multiple layers. So once it is receiving the information, that is called the input layer. Once the input layer is passing the information to the hidden layers, each and every neurons is interconnected with each other. That means based on the similarity and also based on the features, it is going to be passing the some of the information to the multiple hidden layer. That particular hidden layer is actually passing the information and collecting the feature that it is going to be finally giving the outputs. And Jay Kumar, I could see your commands. Okay, I'm talking about this particular deep learning in a very easiest way for real-time example. So now you are saying like that Onam Theriyala means you have to understand you have to listening my classes in a very theoretical way, Mr. Jay Kumar. Okay. So I know Tamil very well, so for that only I can reply that. Okay, right. Yes, and every layers will passing the information to the multiple neurons, and it is going to be decided what is kind of the output. Of course, that output layers will say remote, a mouse, or 90% mobile in the sense. Of course, that is the output. Okay, can I understand what I'm saying? So this is what that multiple neural networks can be possible to, giving the information and training the information of this to the machine, right? Yeah, this is the way it is going to be work. So in simplest word, I have to tell you the deep learning process completely like this. Okay, the deep learning process completely like this. Yeah, Kritik is asking, right? So you can try to understand when I am going to show the looking at that mobile phone to the camera, it collected the information, it is captured the information. Okay, so that is called the input layer. It passing the information to the input layer, that is a raw information. Once it is collecting the information, after that it is going to be passing the information to the hidden layer. So every hidden layer is having that going to be processing to extracting the features. Based on this particular features only it can be trained. Okay, based on this particular process, hidden layers process only it is going to be extracting the feature. Based on the features mapping, it is going to be giving the result. Of course, it is mobile phone and also the remote and also the mouse like that. Okay, so I will explain in a very deeper way of layer concept in future classes definitely. Okay, so I can't explain layers a deeper concept today itself, because of I need a more time to explaining one by one. So today is the overview of deep learning. Try to understand. Okay, right. Yes. Now, why deep learning is so popular? That is a good question right now. Why the deep learning is so popular? Can say anyone answer for this particular question? Yeah. Now I'm going to tell you. Data is growth. Okay. So what is that exactly meaning of this one in the sense? We are using the internet. We are using the smartphone. We are using the social media. The data is going to be generated day by day. We can call it as it is maybe a big data. We can call it as generating the day by day huge amount of the data. Okay, right. So most of the participants are in Tamil. So please try to explain in Tamil this our Mr. Engineer Kaving Tripoli. Yeah, I can understand. But if I'm going to explaining in Tamil in this, and what about other audience also? Because this is actually like exploring the pan India for this live session. So sometimes I have to I try to explaining in Tamil as well. Okay, so English is good for all. So for that only we are choosing the language as English. If possible, I can explaining in Tamil also if you need it sometimes. Okay, I can't explaining in fully in Tamil, so possible means I can explaining in Tamil as well. Thank you. Yeah. Yes. And why deep learning is so popular means the data is generating day by day, and we are using the we are using the smartphone day by day. We are using the social media. That is, the data is going to be generating day by day. So that is the one of the reason we have to handle. And we have to work with a huge amount of the data. That time the deep learning is a much more adaptive technology for working with that. So for that, the one reason is data growth. And second one, hardware advancement. Maybe 1996 to 2000 period, the hardware requirement is actually very less. Okay, very less. So for that, try to understand for that time when you are going to working with the deep learning technology to processing on it, it can't be possible to run the code. It will be taking more time to run it. But now the hardwares are available. For an example, GPU or CPU like that it can be more helpful for training your process within a second. But 1996 to 2000 or 2005, that time it will be taking more time to run the deep learning projects and training your model. But now it will be taking a little more time only, to train your process with the help of the GPU and also the CPU. That means it is easily available in the hardware. We are spending the money for the hardware. It can be possible to train it. And guys, okay, don't confusing about the language which I explained. So I'm going to continue with English only. Okay, so I don't want to select any languages. Why? Because of this is completely pan India and also the world as well. So most of the people watching this particular session, live session, so that English is a common language and also the global level language. So I have to choose the English only. I don't use any other language here. Okay, don't confusing on it. The session will be taken by English only. Try to understand. Okay. Okay, try to understand only in English. So don't confusing because of I'm watching this particular command session. Most of the people talking about the language. Don't confusing it. We should concentrating on the session right now. Okay, right. Thank you. Thank you for the good response. Right now, and the hardware advancement. Now it is easily available. You can choose with the the external hardware to train your process. That's it. And third one, Python and also the open sources ecosystem. Maybe 1996 to 2000 5 period, they were using the C++ program to write a code of deep learning technology. That is much more difficult to write a code of the deep learning technology. But now the Python languages is very familiar. If you are not a programmer, the Python languages can help to write a code in deep learning as well. But try to understand, there is no prerequisite if you are another programmer. But that time period, C++ time, that time you should be a programmer, then only you can write the code. But here, when you're going to entering the Python language, that is not much mandatory to that should be a programmer. Not needed. Okay, why? Because of the Python is very easy. With the help of the less amount of the coding, you can develop your project in deep learning as well. And one more thing, when I'm going to run a code, okay, that time we need another hardware replacement cloud. You can run the code in cloud as well. Why? Because of AI is going to be booming. Okay, and we are booming technologies right now. We are entering and we are living in this particular technology. For that, the deep learning is most important. Why? Because of the deep learning can help to solve the complex problem. Okay, right. Okay, right now. Yes, Maria, that is a good question. So Python may be more helpful to write a code in a very easier way in deep learning technology. For that we are using. Okay, right. So now why we need, okay, why we need. Before entering this particular concept, I will share the one more good information about the internship program, right? So I hope you guys are really interested to watch this particular session and try to listen it. This is the good information for you, and also we are going to giving the good offer for you to do the internship on deep learning technology. You want to do the internship on deep learning technology. You want to explore your knowledge towards the artificial intelligence in the sense you should do the internship on deep learning technology. If you are interested to do the internship on deep learning technology, if you are interested to learn about the artificial intelligence technology with the deep learning in the sense, this is a right opportunity to giving good knowledge to you guys. If you are interested to do this internship on deep learning technology in the sense, this is the right opportunity. And we are giving the good information, we are giving the good knowledge to you guys. Okay, if you are interested, please join us right now to do the internship on deep learning technology. We are going to giving the good offer for you. So what is the benefit of this particular internship program? Try to understand. When you are going to joining this particular program, most of the people are expecting the quality of the content, right? Yeah, of course. Everyone is expecting the quality of the content for every programming. If you are going to spend the money for one single chocolate for 1 rupee, in the sense you are expecting the good taste. That is the human nature. Of course, I can understand. Okay, so you are expecting the quality means I assure you that about the quality of this particular deep learning internship program. Okay, so that is the biggest benefit of you. Within 20 days, okay, within 20 days, I will be cover all the concept in deep learning technology. And these particular internship program will be conducted on 1 month, and for only that internship user I will be share the extra 8 project to you. So that is the good benefit for you. Okay, so 21 days of live program can be accessible for internship user, and also the participants as well. Who all are interested to joining this particular internship program, please raise your hands in comment box right now. Please raise your hands in comment box right now, guys. Please give your response. That is most important things for me to show the wishes list to joining this particular internship program, guys. So please give your response which I'm asking this particular question. If you are interested to do the internship on deep learning technology, please join us right now. Okay, so the link is mentioned in the description. The registration link is mentioned in the description. Yeah, it is actually paid. Okay, it is actually paid. We are giving the extra benefits for you. So what are the benefits? 20 days of live session will be accessible for the participant and also the internship user. And 90 days of access to the recorded videos for this particular deep learning internship. And you can receive nearly 10 plus source code the deep learning project. That is the personal concern I'm going to giving to you guys if you are an internship user. And also 21 days of downloadable presentation you can receive. And if you are an internship user in this, an extra 8 plus projects I'm going to give it to you if you are joining this one. In the sense, why? Because of 21 days we are discussing about the concept and also the project. You want to do the multiple project do with me in the sense I will guide you extra 8 plus projects only for the internship user if you are interested. Okay, right. And 6 plus hackathon classes will be available only for the internship user. And the confirmation letter which is get it from Pantech learning, and internship certificate which is get it from Pantech learning. This is the most important benefit and major benefit. We are covering 21 days concept and also the 5 plus projects. But if you are an internship user, you will be getting nearly 8 plus projects I'm going to give you. 8 plus project I'm going to give you if you are an internship user in the sense. Okay, right. So now I'm talking about the offer. Join us as an internship user. Normally each and every projects and also the internship, we are going to charge nearly 2000 rupees. Only for the masterclass participants, we are going to giving 50% offer. So we are going to charge nearly 1,000 rupees. So the link is mentioned in the description and the link is pinned in the comment box also. If you are interested, join us right now and enroll right now to do the internship on deep learning technology. Normally we charge nearly 2,000 rupees. So use the coupon code DLMC2. Use the coupon code DLMC2. That is the coupon code for getting the 50% offer. So we are giving nearly 1,000 rupees of this particular internship program. Use this particular special opportunity to get the good offer and don't miss this particular opportunity. If you are interested to do this in the sense, just join us right now and enroll right now. Explore your knowledge towards the deep learning technology and also the artificial intelligence technology. Yeah, Mr. Kiran. Yeah, of course, we are going to providing the placement also. So we have the option, once you done this one in the sense, you can connect with that particular team. They will guide you for, placement also. Okay, right. So don't forget to joining this particular internship program. This will be very useful for you. If you are interested, please do join us and explore your knowledge towards the deep learning technology. Right, so without delay, I'm going to enter why deep learning. Okay, right. So already I discussed the data is actually, the process we have to do with a huge amount of the data and we have to deal with a huge amount of the data. That time, yes, if you are interested to do the internship in the sense, that is your wish. We are not forcing to anyone to that joining this one. If you are interested, you can join this. Okay. So try to understand. We are not giving any promotional session like that. Try to understand. If you are interested, you can join. We are sharing the good knowledge even in lives also, and for our participant, for our user, we need to consent for giving the good offers for them. That is also the most important things for me and also the things for my company as well. So don't think like that. Okay, right. And Mr. Kiran, so I could see your comments. So we are giving the placement guidance also. Once you've done this particular internship, we are giving the test. After that, if you are eligible, means we are going to further follow the placement things also. Okay. So not exactly based on your performance only, we should do that particular placements. Okay, right. So why do we need deep learning? Process huge amount of the data. Okay, that is the first one. The deep learning algorithm can work with a huge amount of the data that is structured and also the unstructured data when compared with the machine learning technology, of course. And it will be more helpful for performing the complex algorithm. Okay, complex algorithm. Sometimes the machine learning algorithm can't performing the complex operation when comparatively the deep learning technologies algorithm. So it will be, that time we need to choose the deep learning algorithm to processing the complex problems, giving the good solution of this and achieve the best performance with the large data. Of course, as amount of the data to increasing, the performance is going to be decreasing while you are using the machine learning algorithm. Okay. After that, we need to choose the deep learning algorithm, giving the good performance of that particular actions. And guys, try to understand. Most of the people asking the attendance link. Just listen it carefully. We have nearly 10 slides to go. After that, only we are giving the attendance link. So don't ask continuously in chat box. That is actually a little more disturbing for other participants to listening this particular session. So try to understand. Please consider. So I'm going to explaining this particular deep learning concept to you guys. Just wait. I hope you guys are watching this particular session to getting the knowledge from my side. So please, Yadav, if you are considering like that in the sense, please keep it with you. So don't say like that in a public medium. It is not. We are not doing that kind of the things for that also. We are giving the sharing the knowledge as well. Don't say like that. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. As the amount of the data is going to be increased, we are going to consider the deep learning algorithm as well. Okay. After that, the feature extraction. When I am going to enter the deep learning technology, that will be more help to extracting the features from the data. Then after that, it is going to be identify the similarity of the object. It is going to be recognized. Okay, right. So, yeah. Yes. What is neural network? Okay. So after finishing this particular concept, I will show the example of you that to one particular output. Okay, right. You can see this one. The neural network already we had discussed on this. The deep learning is majorly impressed on the human brain. The human brain is actually constructed like this. Okay, the human brain is constructed like this. Deep learning is based on the functioning of the human brain. Okay, so already I explained with the practical way how it is going to be like passing the information to that, then it is going to be releasing some more information on this. So let us understand the biological neural look like. You can see this one. This is the structure of our brain. Try to understand this is structure of our brain and tentrine, cell nucleus, axon. This is the most important three mediums. Okay, so tentrine is actually a input medium. So based on it is near to the eye. Okay, tentrine is actually what is the purpose of and what is the process of the dendrite. The dendrite is actually is like a input layer. Okay, input layer. So what is that exactly in the sense? It is receiving from the information of the environmental. It is receiving the information from the environmental and it is going to be passing through the cell nucleus. Okay, cell nucleus. So what is that cell nucleus is going to be processed? The cell nucleus is going to be extracting the features that it is happening in that particular cell nucleus. That is, we can call it as the hidden layer, artificial neural networks. So cell nucleus is going to be happening to extracting the features and training themselves then each and every neurons, and after that only based on the features the axon is going to be giving the prediction. Okay, giving the prediction. For an example, when I am going to see this particular object, okay, the dendrite, okay, when I am going to see this particular object is near to the eye, the dendrite is collecting the information from the water bottle. After that, this dendrite is passing the information to the cell nucleus. That particular cell nucleus is going to be processed on that particular data. It is going to be, okay, it is going to be like another collecting the data, then passing the information to that. It is going to be extracting the features. Based on the extracting the features only, the action is going to be to that. Right? Of course, it is not near to the eye. It passing the information to this. Okay, passing the information to the brain. I'm talking about like that only. I didn't consider like this. Just for the example only I'm saying. Okay, right. So based on this particular process only, the artificial neural network can create it like this. Input layer, we can call it as dendrite. Hidden layer, we can call it as cell nucleus. Output layer, that is called the axon. That means the input layer passing the information to the hidden layer. That particular hidden layer is going to be extracting the features from the that input. Then after that, each and every neurons is passing to the information to the multiple neurons. It is going to be extracting the feature. So based on the features only, the output will be is going to be desired. So this is the way the neural networks is going to be work. This is the way that neural networks is going to be work. Right? You can see this one input layer. The input layer multiply with the weights and passing to the neurons. It is going to be calculated the summarization and it will be giving the results. So some more process between this. I will sharing to the exact brief explanation tomorrow itself of this particular artificial neural network. Guys, you guys are watching this particular session in the sense, please give your response and through the image. So please give your thumbs up. So most of the people asking attendance link, we will share it to you. Don't worry. Okay, so please wait. So if you are interested in watching this particular session still now understand, please give your thumbs up in chat box right now. Okay, right. So now I'm going to give the example. Okay, give the example of image recognition. That is the deep learning, one of the most important application. How does the image recognition works with the help of the artificial neural network? So our target is actually classification of dog and also the cat. The dog having some kind of the features and also the cat having some kind of the features. So that object is completely different. Am I right? No? So I'm talking about the image recognition. Once you are going to collecting the data for the dog, once you're going to collecting the data for the that cat images, okay, we are going to passing the information to the artificial neural network. Okay, so what is that exactly, that artificial neural network? When are going to passing the data to the input layer, that particular input layer is extracting the filters and collecting the information of this particular data. After collecting this one, it is going to be passing to the hidden layer. That particular each and every hidden layers is going to be extracting the features of the dog, features of the cat. So for an example, a cat is having the short ear and also the different eye color, okay, and also the little more shape is different. That is the features of this particular cat. And what about dog? The dog is having like that the dog face is actually little more like this kind of the shape and based on the noise. So that is a kind of the feature. So based on this particular feature, the hidden layers is going to be extracting the feature and learned themselves with the help of the nodes and also the neurons. Okay, once it is going to be learned, the deep learning technology can learn from the features. After that, when you are going to feeding the new data to the trained model, that will be help to decide the output layer. Can you understand what I'm saying, this guys? Okay, yeah, of course it can be possible to extracting the features. So that is why we need the deep learning technology to extracting the features as well, and also the computer vision technology processing the digital images and also the digital videos. And try to understand, when you are going to passing the information data to the artificial neural network, that particular artificial neural network collecting the data and extracting the features from this, after that only it can be possible to train themselves by using the deep learning neural network. Once it is done, when you are going to passing the new images to the trained model, that particular trained model based on the new data features, it is going to be passing the information to this trained model. It is going to be mapping the features, then it is going to be decide cat or dog. You can see this one, this is the best explanation. Let us understand the artificial neural network, how it is going to be identified. So for an example, cats. So I'm going to train with the help of these particular images. So we are going to passing the information to the artificial neural networks. Okay. So this particular artificial neural networks extracting the features. Okay. Extracting the features. Okay. After that you can see this one, that is called the feature extraction. So what are the features? Eye, nose, ear, and also the leg shape and leg type. Okay, so this is what actually attendance link is shared, guys. So you can use to fill the attendance link, so please use that. Okay, some of the people asking about the attendance link still now, so please use that. Okay, right. So based on this particular features only, the artificial neural network can trained with the help of the features. When you are going to passing the test images, okay, new images to the trained artificial neural network, that will be decided based on the similarity of the data features of the new data and also the trained model. That will be help to decide to identify it as cat or dog. Of course, it will be decided the identify the dogs, right? So based on the features, right? Yeah, that's it. So this is all about these particular things. So what are the frameworks is actually needed for deep learning project development, for deep learning model creation, for deep learning training. So TensorFlow, Keras, and also the PyTorch is the most familiar frameworks for deep learning technology, right? Yeah. So this is all about this particular good information. What are the application? Cancer detection. Okay. So deep learning can help to detecting the cancer tumor in the human body. It can be possible to train with the help of the multiple MRI images to train, and based on the similarity data features, we can classify whether it is cancer tumor or normal tumor. And robotic navigation. So recently, that 1 year before, one particular company, they are inventing the robot. That particular robot will help to monitoring the accuracy of the product, quality control of the products, and also the safety purpose monitoring this one. So with the help of that particular robots, it can be possible with the help of the deep learning and also the computer vision technology. Okay, right. And self-driving car, of course, we know about it, that the familiar and most interesting application in self-driving car. Okay, the car should understanding the environmental. The car should taking the decision. The car should do the new things. How it can be possible? Of course, we should train the computer. This is object. This is human. This is a road lane. This is traffic sign. All should be trained with the help of the deep learning technology. When I am going to using the computer vision technology will help to understanding the environmental. After that, it is the passing through the information to the deep learning trained model. That particular deep learning trained model, based on the understanding of the environmental, it will be giving the decision. For an example, okay, for an example, when I am going to without driver, the car is going to be drive in the sense, in front of the car the object is there, or human is there, in the sense the car should taking the decision to should stop. How? Because of the deep learning model trained. Because of the car should know that is human. Because of the understanding, the car should understanding the traffic sign. If it is green color, the car should go. If it is a red color, the car should stop. If it is orange color, the car should be ready. How it can be? We should train the computer for the color changes. Based on the trained deep learning model only, it can be possible to taking the action. When I am going to feeding the information to the camera, the car should understanding the environmental. Based on that only, it can be possible to taking the action, right? Yeah. And a machine translator, within a second, with the help of the deep learning technology, one language to other language, it can be possible to translate. Of course, so we are using that one. That is also one of the major important product in deep learning. Netflix, Amazon Prime, that is actually a recommendation system, and YouTube, Instagram, all the applications we are using that is related to the deep learnings. Okay, right. So music composition based on the neural network, it can be used to produce the music by making the computer should learn the pattern and based on the compositions, right? Yeah. So these are the applications. Okay. So these are the applications. I hope you guys are really enjoying this particular session. I hope you guys are really enjoying this particular session. So if you guys are really enjoyed this particular session in the sense, please mention in the chat box, yes, Philip. Please mention in the chat box, yes, Philip. I'm expecting your reply for this particular session. That is most important. Right. So without delay, I'm going to enter my time. So when I'm going to taking my session, I should taking my time for giving the some motivational lines for me, for you too also. Okay, right. So today also I have chosen one particular 2 lines of motivational things. So every day I'm going to choosing one particular motivational quotes to you for a successful life and also the positive mindset, so that I'm going to share it to you. So this is actually much more connected with me. So this is also more useful for you, I hope. So today my time, the code is actually related to opportunity. Okay, the code is actually related to the opportunity. Try to understand, today is your opportunity. Today is your opportunity to build tomorrow you want. That means you have to utilize today's opportunity. That is the most important thing. If you're getting the opportunities today, don't miss out. Utilize it. Definitely it will be more helpful for your tomorrow's life. That is why it is mentioned here. That is most important thing. Today is your opportunity. Today is your opportunity. Once you are going to miss this particular opportunity, tomorrow it will not for you. Try to understand. So today is your opportunity to build your tomorrow's what you want. That is the most important thing. Okay, so today is your opportunity. Use this particular opportunity, because of every day is a good opportunity for us to make your life in a very perfect way, right? So use this today's opportunity, that will help to build your tomorrow's what you want. Okay, keep it in your mind. Okay, keep it in your mind. And yes, and one more information. Okay, yeah, one more information. Yeah, who all are interested to do the internship on deep learning technology, don't forget to enroll this particular internship program. So we are sharing the link in description and also the comment box. Don't miss out this particular opportunity. Don't miss out this particular opportunity. We are giving the 50% offer. This is a very good offer for you. Don't miss this particular special opportunity. We are giving the 50% offer. And one more thing, what is the major important benefit? We are giving only for the internship user the extra 8 plus projects of deep learning technology towards artificial intelligence. If you are interested to continue with me to develop the project in deep learning technology, please do internship. We are giving nearly 999 rupees. Normally we charge 2000 rupees, but we are giving the special offer only for the masterclass participant. Don't miss this opportunity, guys. Okay, so thank you so much all. Keep it in your mind. Today is your opportunity. Use this particular opportunity to build tomorrow you want. Okay, right. Use the coupon code DLMC02. Sorry, MC2. This is actually a coupon code. Use the coupon code and you will be getting the 50% offer. So what are the projects I'm going to discuss with you in this slide? Face recognition, traffic sign classification, and car brand classification, and gesture volume control, and next word prediction by using the LSTM. Okay, right. So I hope you guys are really enjoying this particular session. If you have any queries, you can ask me right now. And yeah, this is all about today. Thank you so much for the good response, guys. You guys are really interactive, and also thank you so much for the good response. And keep it in your mind. Every day is a good opportunity. Don't miss this. Use the opportunity. That will be more helpful for your tomorrow's life. Because of be positive always. Definitely the success will come to you. Okay. Thank you all. Have a great day. Good night all. Have a delicious dinner. Bye-bye. We'll see you tomorrow with a different topic of this particular deep learning masterclass program in 21 days. Bye-bye. Good night all. Thank you so much for the wonderful response.